Good morning. We need a chat. Let's grab a drink and I need to fill you in on something. So what drink did you go for? I've gone for a trip because I don't do tea or coffee and I can't be doing with a hot chocolate in this heat. So I hope you've got yourself a nice drink. You sat on the sofa and you're comfy. I need to tell you something. I've been keeping a little bit of a secret and I can't keep it in anymore. I hate keeping things from you. I'm going back to Orlando in less than a month. And I'm so excited. I can't even explain to you how much this trip means to me. It feels like something that was never, ever, ever even physically possible. But it's happening and I am so goddamn grateful. It's just something that's so special. And once I've explained what's happening, I've got a couple of questions for you. So stick around because I need your help if you've been to Orlando a few times and yeah, I need a little bit of help. If you want to keep up to date with everything that I'm doing over there, as I've said, it's within the next month. I'm not going to share exact dates over here until I'm kind of traveling. So head over to Instagram so that you can see what I'm getting up to. So you might have twigged that I said Orlando and I didn't say Walt Disney World. I am going to Universal for 10 nights. I'm staying at Cabana Bay for 10 nights. I have a 14-day ticket to Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, Volcano Bay, and Epic Universe. The biggest thing about this trip is the fact that I will be going alone. Daisy will not be with me, and neither will be my mum and dad. This is going to be a fully Amy-only trip, which is terrifying, but also beyond exciting. Like I said, it's something that I never, ever, ever, ever thought I would be doing, apart from the fact that until 2 years ago, I was married. So it was never something that even considered crossing my mind. But in the last 2 years, I promised myself that once it was kind of all over, I was going to do something for me. And I kind of squirreled away a little bit of money aside to do something. And little one's going to her dad's for a couple of weeks to do some very exciting things over there and she'll have a fantastic time. So I thought, well, if the price is insane, I'm not going to do it. But let's just see. Let's just see if those dates work. Because I just internally can't book a holiday for just me when she's with me. It just, for me, doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. So I thought, right, well, since she's off having a good time on those dates, let's see what I can do. Priced it up, came back reasonable, including park tickets, because that's always a little bit of a hidden cost when you're looking at hotel prices. You then go and add a £500 park ticket on top and you're like, whoa, it just got pricey. So it looked an incredible price and it was insane because it's within the school holidays as well in the 6 weeks. And I just thought this is not going to be physically possible. And I then priced up Greece for the same time and an all-inclusive that we went to last year. And that was going to be £2,000 more than going to Orlando. And if I'm completely honest with you, I was never not going to go to Orlando and go to Europe instead. Mainly because I feel so safe in Orlando. It is my second home. You hear me say it all the time, but it's the place I've gone on holiday the most in my life. I've been to Europe less than 5 times in my lifetime, and I've been to Orlando 17, 18 times. So I just feel safe. I feel comfortable. The people, I can gush over the place. Universal's not new to me either. If you've been following my Disney journey for the last couple of years, you'll be like, oh, she never goes to Universal. She only does Disney. And that's actually not the case. Since I was 4, I've been to the Universal parks every single year, apart from the last 2 trips where Daisy's been with us, because ultimately Daisy wouldn't get enough out of the Universal park. She's not a big roller coaster fan. Sometimes things are a bit too loud for her and a bit overstimulating, so it's just not worth it for us. But which is another reason I feel a little bit less mum guilt for going to the most magical place on earth without her, Orlando, because I know she just wouldn't enjoy the Universal parks quite enough just yet. She's just not quite that age, and one day she will be, and I just can't wait to have a mummy-daughter trip with her to Orlando and Universal Studios, and it will be insane. Insane. So because I'm going on my own, there's a few things that I want to do a little bit differently, one of which is eSIMs. I've never bothered with roaming when I'm over there. My contract doesn't include it. And the Wi-Fi across Disney is sufficient, and the same at Universal, really. However, because I'm on my own, I never want to be in a position where I cannot contact somebody in case of an emergency. And I don't envisage being anywhere without Wi-Fi, but for me, I just can't take that risk. Just to put my mind at ease, this is my first ever solo holiday. I've never been anywhere on my own before, apart from flying to Dublin to go on a work trip, but I don't think that really counts. But yeah, so eSIMs, which ones do you use? Which ones are the best? Which one's the best coverage? Which ones are the least pricey? And how do they work? Can you please let me know? And if anyone else is wondering those questions as well, once I know, I will tell you, and I will show you what I'm doing when I'm vlogging it all. So the deal I got also comes with £300 dining credit included. Obviously, I will need to eat while I'm there, but eating at Universal is not something I've really done, despite being there 15, 16 times. Previously, when I used to go with my parents, we either used to eat on the 192 down in Kissimmee, or we used to eat on International Drive, either before or after the parks, and just have snacks and ice cream in the parks. And then when I've been more recently on my own, we've had the Disney dining plan, so we've not really eaten on Universal. Again, had breakfast there, had snacks, and then came back and had an evening meal back at Disney. The places that I have eaten is NBC, Cowfish, Toothsome Chocolate Emporium, and an Italian. And this is a mental fact, given how many times I've been there. Apparently I just don't eat, which is also not a true story. I've never eaten in a quick service in Universal Studios, so I need to know what's good, what's bad, what snacks I have to try, which ones are must-dos, because I want to try the good food. I like food. So share that all with me. This trip's going to be a lot more chill. As I said, over the last 2 years, I just need a pause, if I'm perfectly honest. And I just need to stop running, stop, breathe, and regroup. So it's going to be a slower trip, which also works really well with Universal because it's not as frantic as planned as Lightning Laney. So it's going to be a bit of a slower trip. I'm going to very much utilise Volcano Bay, which was also a perk of staying at Cabana Bay. And yeah, I'm going to show you how to do Universal a little bit more like a relaxing holiday. And that is what I want from it. I want to be able to just chill, relax, do the parks. Ultimately, I mean, in Orlando and Universal and in Disney World, I could walk into the park, have a walk around the park, grab a Starbucks, not a coffee, technically, enjoy the atmosphere and go home, and I'd be happy. I don't need to ride anything to enjoy myself. It is going to be the 6 weeks holidays. It likely is going to be busy. It is definitely going to be goddamn hot. My only things that I really want to do is I want to do Battle of the Ministry, and I want to do the Nintendo rides. Apart from that, anything above that is a win. And Popeye and Blue Toes and Ripsaw Falls, because they're also my favourite. Anything above that is a win. As I've just mentioned, Epic Universe, I've never been. It'll be my first time going. I can't wait. I tried my hardest to stay away from spoilers, but I didn't know at what point I'd ever be going, and I kind of slipped and fell. I've not seen any of the rides. I've made sure I've not watched any ride footage, but the park looks incredible. And I just can't wait to wander around it. I just really, really can't. That's my news. I just wanted to do a quick video to update you on what's happening. So Disney World vlogs are going to continue over the next few weeks. I'm going to pre-edit as well, so you won't miss anything while I'm away. And I will be vlogging the trip. I assume that was a given. I will be vlogging it all and letting you know how I get on with it. I'm also considering doing potentially like a little podcast vloggy thing on the night. So I'll vlog the whole day, and then on a night I will give you my thoughts and feelings of the solo day, how it was going, and all those things in a completely separate video. If you'd really be interested in that, let me know. I just think there's quite a lot of us out there that might put off doing things that we really want to do purely because we've got no one to do it with. And I want to show that we can do things on our own and it is fine. And particularly if you have been in a long-term relationship the same way I have and you've never ever done things on your own, it can be goddamn scary. But we're going to do it. We don't need no one to make our own magic. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I am officially waffling, Captain Waffler, reporting for duty. So if you made it this far, comment down below your favourite thing to do at Universal Studios and include an aeroplane emoji so that I know that you got to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on all of the Universal fun and go back and watch all of the Disney fun that we've already had. And I will see you, technically next time I pick up the camera, will be pre-travel day, and that is insane. I'm so excited and I can't wait. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to make your own magic because if you don't, no one else will.